Hello, everyone. Are you ready to this session number 4 today? I'm here
Hey,
with Bara. Hey, Bara, how are you?
hi Solange, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
So good. Exciting for this session. I really love to do this session.
Yeah, I think the last couple of days were like really exciting. People were like creating smart contracts, deploying the first smart contract. I think we saw a lot of people like posting on Twitter and LinkedIn, sharing their experience. I think that's fantastic to see. And I think before we get started, let's see where people are joining from. I think we have a lot of people already. I can see Ajay, Deepak. There are a lot of people who are from the previous days joining us today. Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, can you share with us like where you're joining from?
Yeah, if you'd like to share it here, because my question in the pad will be different today, so you can share it here now.
Cool. Yeah, we have people from Pakistan, Canada, great, Nigeria, Portugal, London. Yeah, great. I think we have people from all around the world to launch. So I think it's really going to be a cross-country session as well. Like you're going to speak to a lot of people who are going to learn more about cross-chain protocols, especially the Chainlink CCIP today. Yeah, I think we can get started.
Yes, let's go. So
Yeah,
see you
let's
at the end. And Bara,
see
you'll
you
be in the
soon.
chat as well to support you with the questions, okay?
Definitely, Solange. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.
See you. So let's go. I must share my screen with you. Let's prepare the right slide for you. Yes. Here we are. Now I'd like to add this to the end. Wait a minute. Let me finish. Only review where I'd like to have this information for you. Today I have a lot of slides. You will see that you'll be huge. Yeah, I think now we are good. Let's share my screen with you. Here we are. Session 4. Present. And we are starting now. Today is the session that you will learn about CCIP. And we are talking about the cross-chain interoperability protocol. And we are doing a cross-chain transfer. We are transferring a token from one blockchain to another blockchain. And I'm doing that using a token that I think it is known by some people because it's a stable coin. It's one of the representations of the USD in different blockchains. So this is the USDC. Let's go. This is me. I think you already know me. I am a developer advocate at Chainlink Labs. I'm based in Brazil. I am in Brazil now because I used to travel around the world, but I am in home now. And let's go to our pad and see what's happened over there. Yeah, remember that I saw some questions related to the previous sessions. We have all of them here in the Luma page, okay? And also, let's add more info for you as well. Remember that we have the Bootcamp support in the Discord. And you also can go to the YouTube to find the sessions if you need it, including different sessions. These are the slides that you can check it out later, like I just updated this part that we are doing now. And remember that every day we have tasks if you'd like to receive the tasks, to receive the certificate at the end. It's here to know the tasks. And the people are already adding the name and country, but I have a different question to you. In a few minutes, I will see your error, okay? Okay, you are putting your name and country, but I'd like to know your favorite ice cream. Who is that? What's this? So I like, okay, I'm from Brazil. Let's put Brazil for you. And I like chocolate. And you, what do you like? Yes, we already have a lot of people, a lot of questions. Amazing. And let's add a bit more information here. Hey, Hugo, thank you. And I have more info for you. Yes, I know that we have some problems, some doubts. And in order to solve this in a organized way, I created this doubts for me. So all of you, please go to the doubts form. So your questions that are here, add here in the doubts form. And we are checking this late, or today or tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that we have some surprises for you, but also we have time to solve the doubts until now, to have you done, to maybe if you need you can study a bit more in the weekend, but we must be sure that you will be ready to the next week. So go to the debit form. It's so simple for you. I can go over there. Where I am now is this. Only your email, your name, to answer the question exactly for you, and your question. And we are helping you tomorrow, okay? Maybe today, a bit if I have time, but for sure tomorrow. And yes, we have a lot of names over there. Today I must talk a lot. So let's go to the presentation because the content is huge today. Here we are. We are starting talking about interoperability. Oh, the pad. We should send the pad link because I forgot. Let's maintain the pad link a bit more here for you. And what is interoperability? And first of all, think about blockchain like islands. Each blockchain is an isolated island, and we must find ways to communicate between them. This is the concept of interoperability. So we are talking about the ability to exchange information between different systems or networks. In our case, different blockchains, even if they are incompatible. And the idea is to share concepts related to that. When we talk about blockchain, another concept that is important to you is the finality. So finality is the moment that we can say that your transaction is really immutable in a blockchain. And it depends of the blockchain, depends of the number of confirmations. And is the moment that we used to say that the past transactions are extremely difficult or impossible to revert. This is the immutable part. So the finality varies across different networks. Some can have the instant finality, other needs multiple confirmations. And related to that, it means that we must have different times of confirmations. Maybe after the block that is your transaction, to be sure, we would like to have 100 blocks after that. And depends of the blockchain. Imagine that if we talk about Ethereum, 50 seconds per block, we are talking about a lot of seconds, okay? Like 15,000 seconds, something like that can be. Or it means that maybe we must wait 20 minutes or 4 minutes, depends of the blockchain, okay? But this is the concept of finality. And why you must understand this? Because in blockchain, the interoperability depends of the finality. To be sure that you can do some transaction in a destination blockchain, you must be sure that the transaction in the source blockchain will not revert, will not be changed, it's really immutable. Okay. And for the people that needs the form with the doubts, like this form, it's in the pad. Okay, if you go in the beginning of the pad, you can see my presentation, you can see the form, it's all over there. Okay. And yes, Matt, I need a break in the weekend, and probably you as well. But maybe you'd like to use the break to study a bit more to be ready to the next week. I really need the break to rest a bit, okay? Especially because or I'm teaching or I am like supporting all the sessions in 3 languages. It's 6 hours per day. Today I'm teaching the 6 hours because I'm doing this session in Portuguese, English, and Spanish. And like I said before, blockchain it's an isolated network, and they cannot communicate in a natively way. So, what we must have between the blockchains? The first concept that exists are the bridge. So, the bridge it's a way to communicate from one blockchain to another blockchain. And but we used to say that the traditional bridges are centralized. It means that when you are transferring the funds from one chain to another chain using a bridge, in fact, you are giving the funds to some centralized identity, the entity, and you must trust that they will send your tokens to the other chain. And if you do some search related to last year, to past hacks in breach, especially last year, it happened a lot. So it's really hard to have a centralized bridge, to trust in a centralized bridge when you are transferring funds. Okay? And to solve this, we have the CCIP, the Chainlink Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol. And what is the CCIP? The CCIP connects the blockchain, connects different blockchains networks using lanes. And the lane is a unique combination of the source blockchain and the destination blockchain. And you can say that one lane is going from A to C, but we have another lane going to C to A. And also another concept that is important to you is the chain selector. So each of these blockchains has a selector. It's a code, it's a number that you must use this selector to communicate with that blockchain. Here we have a high-level architecture of the CCIP. It's a huge view for you. So imagine that you are here, the end user in the source blockchain. You are interacting with some application, decentralized application, and over there you have some message, and in a minute you will understand better what is a message, but it's being defined, the message and the destination blockchain. So I'd like to send some transaction to which blockchain. This is the point. All of this is done in the source blockchain. And we have a router over there. So the communication between your smart contract, so imagine that this is a smart contract inside the source blockchain. This smart contract will communicate with the router. The router is another smart contract in the source blockchain. Then we came into the off-chain part, the CCIP part that's off-chain. And here you can see that a message can be some information and also can be tokens. This is going to a destination blockchain. So in the destination blockchain, I already know that the message came to this destination blockchain that was defined here when I'm sending the transaction in the source. I came here, I arrived here in the destination blockchain, and we have a router over there as well. So we have a router in each blockchain that Chainlink CCIP is implemented now. The router send the message to some application that is prepared to receive this message, or even if it's a token, can be sent directly to the end user. We are doing this today because we are transferring USDC. We are creating this application in the Circe blockchain, and we are sending directly to the user wallet in the destination blockchain. Okay? So let's understand better the concepts that we have here, because this will be used today, and next week you have another session related to CCIP. What is a cross-chain message? Cross-chain message can be used to transfer tokens, and these tokens must be already implemented, supported by Chainlink CCIP. A cross message can be to send any kind of data information, or even you can send the token and some info, some instructions, instruction, what would you like to do with that token. And remember that you saw that we have the CCIP sender. The CCIP sender can be you directly, the concept of your account in your wallet. It's a EOA, a external owned account, or can be any smart contract. Like today, you are creating a smart contract to do that. Also, we can have the CCIP receiver. The receiver can be an external owned account as well, but if you are sending tokens, can be that, but if you are sending a message with the token or only a message, it must be a smart contract that implements that CCIP receiver.sol with the instructions on what to do when you receive a message. I'd like to answer a bit of this question. I can tell you that CCIP can work like a bridge, but CCIP is more than a bridge, okay? And you will understand this better in a few minutes. Okay. You saw the router in a previous slide. So the router, it's a contract that is responsible for initiating the cross-chain interactions. And we have one router contract per chain. I must update this, sorry. Here. Okay. And how the router works? When you are transferring tokens, the callers must approve the router to be able to spend to transfer tokens. So this is a concept of ERC20 token that we must understand better today. Like yesterday, you saw the ERC20 token. But when you are transferring tokens, for example, to a smart contract, is not the same like Ethereum. When you receive, the smart contract has the ability to know when receive Ethereum or the native token, because that receive function that we saw yesterday. But if you send tokens to a smart contract, the smart contract doesn't know that received a token. So we used to do another approach on that. The approach is to approve that smart contract to use your token, and then call another function called transfer from inside the smart contract. So the smart contract will be able to get the tokens from your account. We are doing this now in a few minutes in the hands-on part. Okay? Come back to the router. The router as well, when a message is received on the destination chain, the router is the contract that delivers the tokens and the message to the user account. Okay? So, what can I do with CCIP? What are the core capabilities of CCIP? First of all, token transfer. We are doing this today. This is the ability to transfer an ERC20 tokens. Another is send any arbitrary message like hello world from one chain to another chain. And imagine that we can combine this and create a programmable token transfer. You send the token to the destination blockchain. When the token arrived over there, you'd like to add in a protocol to length, or you'd like to do a stake, or you'd like to do a swap to another with another token. You can do whatever you'd like to do when the token arrives, and this will be automatically programmable. It will be defined in the destination contract. And related to the arbitrary messaging, next week, the other session related to CCIP, you will learn how to mint a token from one blockchain in another blockchain. So this is an overview what you have related to CCIP, what is the cross-chain stack. So we must have your wallets and applications that are cross-chain. Interesting projects to do in the hackathon. Also, you can use the cross-chain concepts inside DeFi or NFTs or gaming. Like I said before, next week you are learning how to do this with an NFT, but also imagine a game that you can use an asset from one chain to another chain. Oh, let's go from outside the blockchain. Imagine that you have a Nintendo and a Xbox, and you'd like to use some game or some research that there are in a game in the Nintendo. You really would like to use that in the Xbox version. How can you do that? You must have a CCIP between the systems. But this is not Web3, this is not blockchain. So imagine the same on blockchain. If you'd like to use some asset from one game in one blockchain, you'd like to use that asset in another blockchain, in another game or the same game, doesn't matter. Okay? The CCIP and the cross-chain stack is so important when you think about the enterprise and capital markets. Imagine that, and you can see later maybe do some research related to the POC that was done with SWIFT, that's interact with all the banks. And we have another example with a bank in or another system in New Zealand. So there are interesting approaches to you related to enterprise and capital markets. We already talked about the program token transfers. You know that you can use the CCIP in a way that it's only a bridge, a cross-chain bridge. You can have any kind of cross-chain decentralized applications. All of these using the CCIP. And I will tell a bit more related to the risk management network, because I saw some people in the chat exactly asking about the difference between other bridges or other protocols. And I can tell you that it's exactly the risk management network that makes the difference. But let's talk about this a bit later. For now, let's see some examples what cross-chain experience developers can build using the CCIP. We already talked about the token transfers, but imagine in DeFi that you can have the collateral in one blockchain and lock this collateral in one blockchain and borrow something in another blockchain. This can be possible now, so easy. And when we talk about DeFi, we used to say about DeFi, we used to say about money Legos or about the composability, but it was a composability inside a blockchain. Now you can have the true DeFi composability between blockchains with different parts interacting in different blockchains. Related to NFTs, I already gave some ideas to you. Another interesting point, did you hear about account abstraction? I think this is a good concept to you to learn later when we finish the bootcamp. Account abstraction, it's a new concept where we can have some wallets that's a kind of smart contracts and can be better to recover because it's can have different approaches in recovering the wallet and the funds. And this account abstraction can be done between blockchains as well. You can have the cross-chain account abstraction. I already talked about games with you, and related to data storage and computation. We know that some blockchains are more expensive than another blockchain. So what about to save or to store a part of the information in a cheaper blockchain and have only the hash, only the final result in another blockchain? Like we know that Ethereum started before the others, and it's like the base. So you already have your application in Ethereum since the beginning, but now we have a lot of layers too that are faster, are less expensive. So let's do more storage on that. Let's do more complicated computations on that layer too, and bring the final result to Ethereum. This can be so easy now. And remember that I told you about the risk in management network. It's here. Let's understand this a bit more. So you are here, you are the end user, you are interacting with a sender contract in the Cersei blockchain. The sender contract, you interact, communicate with the router. And if you have tokens, we have tokens today, so I can explain this part a bit more. But you can see that the risk management network is interacting on this part. Like we have a decentralized network here only to take care of the risks, only to guarantee the security of this part. Also, we have another decentralized network of the risk management here. Also, to be sure that we don't have a double spend, we don't have nothing wrong in the transaction. And you can see here that I have different networks, in fact. This is the off-chain part. It was not only one decentralized network. You know that if you have a decentralized network, it's more secure. But imagine if you have 3 decentralized networks. This is really, really secure because we have one network that is monitoring everything that's happened. We have another network, this is the committing done, that receive the transaction in the Cersei blockchain, propose the transaction in the destination blockchain. This will be in the commit store, and they must have a consensus in order to do that. So they propose some transaction in the destination blockchain. Only after the risk management network approve, we have a third network here, the executing done, that will really execute that transaction here, send the transaction to the router. And again, we have this on-ramp part if you have tokens, off-ramp part in the other side. Let's understand this a bit later, okay? I have more things related to this. When I talk about payments, how can I pay the fees here? Let's see, come back here again. Like, okay, I'm sending a transaction in the destination blockchain. It means that I'm paying fees in the destination blockchain, the gas fees that you already know about that. But I will pay this in the source blockchain. How I can do that? The router can calculate that fees for me. So the router, you have the ability, the capability to calculate fees on the destination blockchain. When I'm informing the destination blockchain, it will calculate the fees. And this is how can I pay the fees? You already know that you are paying the fees in the source blockchain. What are the fees? The fees are the gas cost to do both transaction, source and destination blockchain. And we are paying a bit more, like a premium that will be rewarded to the decentralized Oracle networks, that three networks. And you can pay the fees using the token link or using the native token from the source blockchain. Okay. And if the fees change a bit in the source, we are like monitoring this, and you have like a reliable execution in the destination blockchain. So this is the other part of the risk management network that I'd like to show you. So what is doing the risk management network? It's looking for all kind of problems, repeated messages, incorrect amounts, no matching cross-chain message, like you have a transaction here that's not over there, or someone try to bribe this part and create a transaction in the destination chain without having the source blockchain, and something like that. All kind of problems. We are being sure that this will not happen here. Okay, and yes, this is it's a offline part that's monitoring all the online part as well. And about that, you have the presentation and you have this to see a bit more related to the risk management network. I can stay all session, an old session only to talk about that. So I will not do this today. We must go to the hands-on part. And this is the hands-on part. So today you are using the Chainlink CCIP to transfer USDC between blockchains. And also, this it's a basic transfer. So I did this really easy for beginners. But if you'd like to see more advanced ideas, advanced options, you have this Gitbook and this YouTube masterclass. Okay, let's go. We are doing our transfer from Avalanche Fuji to Ethereum Sequoia. So we have a lot of things to configure today. Let's do that. So we are here. Let's update my pad and come back to the end. Okay. I didn't forget you, but let's see if you have time at the end to see your error, okay? But I know what's your error here, okay? The problem probably you didn't did the grant role part in the token. So check it out, the grant role part, okay, to solve your problem. So I have on my other screen everything that you need for now. Today we are using the link token. So let's use it. Here is the link token. And we must add the link to MetaMask. So let's go here, click on that. And I have the address of the link token in all of the networks. I know that Richard did this with you in the first session, but let's be sure that everyone can do that now again in a peaceful way. So I am here, I can choose the network that I'd like to have it. I am on Sepolia, and I will do the add to wallet part. Let's see what's is my wallet good? Yes, I am on Sepolia, everything's good. So add to wallet. Link, and I don't have any link here, it's fine. I hope you to do the same. And here is the reference with all the address for you, okay? Next step, you saw that I'm going from Avalanche Fuji to Ethereum Sepolia. Avalanche is another network. Fuji, it's another blockchain. Fuji is the test net from Avalanche, okay? We must configure the Avalanche Fuji. Let's do that now. The setup, remember that we have this. In order to add the Fuji to MetaMask, I go here. Chainlist, it's an amazing website where you can get the configurations of different networks. So here, hey Dimos, the presentation link is in the beginning, okay? Slides. You can get the links over there, okay? No, not that. Okay, so with this chainlist.org, I already choose the network that we need. This is the Avalanche Fuji. How can I add this to my MetaMask? I'm going, first of all, connect my wallet. Next, connect. I'm connected now. And now I can add it to MetaMask. Hey, Elena, I'm just teach how, taught how you do that, okay? Go to the pad, it's only to click here, line 202. And I have this on my, I was here, I clicked in add to MetaMask. And but now it's better if they go directly to this now, okay? Because this is the Fuji network directly. And probably I didn't yet, yes. Here, Chainlist are asking to allow this, to add this network. Let's approve that. And then I'm switching from Sepolia to Avalanche Fuji. Now you can see that I am on Avalanche Fuji. Let's see over there, here. So Ethereum mainnet, Avalanche Fuji testnet. I'm here now. Next point, I know that we must fund our wallet, but before that, let's add the link token here as well. So it's connected on Fuji. I'm going again to the Chainlink documentation. And yesterday I did a comment in the Portuguese session that's important to do to you as well. When we think about token addresses, you must be sure that you are really going to the official documentation to get an address. Why that? Can you create a link token just now? We did yesterday? Yes, we can have a lot of tokens with the name link, but they are not official. Be careful to not be scammed, to not interact with a token that's supposed to be linked, but it's not. The way to be sure of that is go to the official documentation. If you like to interact with any token in the blockchain, go to the official documentation. Would you like to interact with USDC? Go to the Circle documentation. We are doing that today. You'd like to interact with Uniswap? go to the Uniswap documentation. Be sure that you are going to the right place to get the address of a token, okay? This is so important to you to not have problems, to not be scammed. Okay, so I came here. I am on Avalanche Fuji now. And also I'd like to add the link token on Avalanche Fuji. We have here the add to wallet. It's so easy. So add token, I don't have a link as well, no problem. And what's happening now, if I came here on MetaMask and I go to the tokens part, you can see that I have a bit of a VAX and zero link, but these are the tokens that I should have now. This is the beginning of the setup part. So let's close this and this and this. Okay? Now, next, we must have tokens. I know that you don't have tokens on AVAX, and let's go over there. Let's go to the faucet. Probably we don't have in the faucet yet. Okay, nothing. Wait a minute that I will fund the faucet now. I have this in another account, and I'm doing that in another account. So I am in the other screen that you are not seeing that. Changing my account. And then how many people do you have here now? Let's see. So 190, let's think 200. Are you at, in order to get 0.5, are you at 100 link, 100 AVAX? And also, let's see how much I have on link. I must add the link here as well. Let's do the process again. Here, and I changed my wallet in the other screen. You cannot see that, but I changed it. And I'm authorizing that in another screen, okay? Yeah, I have enough. It's good. So good. So let's do that. First of all, I'm getting the address of the faucet, and I am in the other screen. Send some AVAX. Wait, I send everything, then you start to get it, okay? And I know that some of you need the faucet password. Wait a bit more. Let's do this first. So I just sent the AVAX. You didn't see that. It's not a problem. I know that I'm doing that in another screen. I'm sending link now. Okay. And when the transactions is confirmed, let's see what's happened here. Yoo-hoo, now you can start to get it. And if you don't have the password, let's add over there. I must come back to my other account. And including, I need that. So let's add the password faucet if you need it. Here. So be sure, I know that this is a new network for you. So I'm expecting you to come here like you do now. Copy the address of your MetaMask wallet. Paste here. Probably you need AVAX and the link. So send the request. And in a few minutes, you have 10 testnet link and 0.5 AVAX. These are the transaction. And I can close that. But if you are seeing this session in another moment, not live with us, probably you need to find this in another way. And this can happen because we have 200 people doing this in the same time. It doesn't matter, okay? So if you're not live, go to the official faucet. Not now, because probably we broke the faucet, but use the workshop faucet now, okay? If you don't have it here, go to the other. I have another faucet from Avalanche as well. I don't know that's working. Yeah, this is another interesting faucet that can help you, okay? And because we are in a different network, it's interesting to you that the Ether scam on Ethereum is for Avalanche is the snow trace. This is the block explorer that we are using, okay? So let's go to the USD part. How are you? I'm not seeing. Yeah, guys, don't worry if you got an error over there. Refresh the page and try again. Like I used to say that I broke all the systems because, and not only I'm doing that, but when our of us, the Chainlink team, when we do a bootcamp like that, this is the hugest bootcamp in the blockchain space. And I think the contracts and the systems are not prepared to us. So it's normal that we are breaking all the systems, but they will come back. So next step, let's go to the USD part. I must import the USD part in my MetaMask wallet as well. So come here. Remember that I told you that I must go to the official site. Who is the owner? Who created the USDC? It's Circle. So I'm going to come back. Yes. Come back here. So let's go to the stable coins on the Circle documentation and make this bigger for you. Better now. We have the USDC on test networks. Here you are. And we have the address in different networks. So now we are on Avalanche Fuji. This is the address that we need. Okay. So let's add this in the faucet first, in the MetaMask first. Here, in order to add this to MetaMask, this I must do in a manual way. So copy the address. This is the address that you saw here. Came to MetaMask, tokens, import tokens, paste the USDC address. It's here, it's right. And next. Okay, now I have the token over there as well. Next step is the faucet. Remember that we are on Fuji, okay? The faucet, it's a different faucet. Let's see if we are breaking the Circle faucet now. Ooh. You need more link? Oh, guys, what you are doing? Okay, and someone take off the password. Okay, I'm adding the password here again. And let's see if you need more. What I did here. Get the password. Oh, what is the faucet, guys? Okay. Let's see what it did with the faucet. 5. Okay, are you saying a bit more? Wait a minute. Exactly. Send. I'm funding the official faucet, okay? Wait a bit more. Oh, I am in the wrong net. Oh, wait. I did things wrong now. Go to the official account. Now, yes. Send. Wait a minute. I'm funding this now. But I'm doing the other screen. I think this will be enough for now. How you got out the link, guys? In some seconds, we have that. Let's try this now. So this is done. And let's go to the official USDC faucet. If this is not working, probably we must try late in another moment. Remember that I'm not on Ethereum Sepolia, so come back the network, change the network to Avalanche Fuji. Let's try. I don't know if it is working now. Probably you broke the faucet before me. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is a problem to us. I think I have something in another way, or maybe I will change the workshop. We will do different workshops. Let's see if I have in my other account, at least to help myself. To do this with you. And probably you must do it later. This will be a problem with all the workshops that I have today, guys. I must change all the workshops. So let's see if I have USDC. I don't know. Wait a bit more that I'm solving the problem. What I must do, I must add the link token in my other account. Yeah. It's so sad, this, guys. I am in another account now, okay? You know that I'm rich on this account. Oh, I have 20 here. I can do that, but I'm sorry, guys. You cannot do with me. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, but I'm do it in my other account, not on this. Let's send at least for me. So I'm sending USDC for myself in the account that I'm using in the workshop, okay? Only to do this with you. And I will try to solve this to the other sessions or late. Let's talk with someone else to solve this. But I cannot solve live, okay? So here we are. We know that. Let's try to solve this late. I will try to do 2 workshops with you, okay? One is this, then we try another workshop. Let's try to do both. Maybe I will use a bit more. So next step, let's finish this, and then I will do another workshop with you, transferring another token, okay? First of all, a bit more to you related to USDC. Let's go to the remix part now. Yes, Felipe, I will do all the process with the USDC, then we are changing to do that with another token. Okay? It's here. So remember that, let's go to remix and see if I am in the right network. Icon number 5, I'm on remix, change the environment, injected provider, Hey, the people are telling that the faucet is working again. Try over there. Go, go, go. Yoo-hoo, the faucet is working. Here we are. I just connect my wallet with Remix again. And this is a different network, the 43113. And I must send this contact to you. This. Okay. So now we are creating a file called transfer USDC basic. Here we are. Transfer USDC basic. Let's copy and paste the code for you. Here we are. Don't cut the code, only copy it. Be nice with your friends. And remember, to create a new file, go to the second icon, File Explorer. Go down the workspace in the button Create a New File, or right button, Create a New File in some place here. Transfer USDC basic. I already have one, so it's changed the number here. Come back here. Come on, guys, come back. Control Z, put the code back here. Go, go, go. Okay, yeah, you do that. Here, okay. And we are updating our official GitHub for you. This is from the past bootcamp, okay? The bootcamp that we did in January. We have this late here, but if the people cut the code again, get it here, okay? Until the end of the bootcamp, you have our official on the Chainlink GitHub. Okay, here we are. Here is the code. You can deploy that. But I must explain a lot of things to you, okay? And when we deploy it, add here the information for me. Let's deploy. Click on deploy. Confirm. Waiting be confirmed. Here we are. I'd like to pin that. Copy the address and share with you now. Where is the people here? Error online. Oh, again, I can't believe that someone did this again. Be sure that you copy and paste from here or get on GitHub. When it starts to be complicated, get on GitHub. Okay, this should compile, or if you came here and click on copy raw file, it's the same.
Hey Solange, sorry to interrupt, but I think you're on mute.
Yes, I forgot. Okay, thank you, Bara. So what I have here, I have the license, the version of Solidity. Remember that we are deploying this on Fuji. And now this is the CCIP part. So what I have here, first I have the interface router. It means that this is the interface to interact with the router, okay? Then I have the client. The client from CCIP, it's a smart contract that has some structures, some definitions that we used to have inside our contract. Because I'm interacting with an ERC20 token, I'm getting from OpenZeppelin the interface for the ERC20 token. And because I do a transfer from the USDC token from one account to another account, I'm using the safe ERC20 from the OpenZeppelin as well. Jonah, I don't have another way now. Maybe if you wait a bit, you can try again. Like the people told us that you can try later, okay? And this is my contract. I'm using the safe ERC20 for the interface for the token, the USDC token. And here is new for you guys. We didn't use that before. This is a way that you can handle with the errors in your smart contract. And what kind of errors I may try to solve, or at least to send a nice message. First, I'd like to know if I don't have enough balance to pay the fees. We are paying the fees using the link token, okay? So this is the way that I can check that, like what's my link balance and how much I must have to pay the fees. I'm sending USDC, so I'd like to be sure that I have enough balance on my account to do this transfer. And by the way, here I must send the link to the contract. This is the first way that you are using the token link. And the purpose to the token link is exactly to pay fees to be used in some Chainlink services, okay? This is the USDC. So in your wallet, you must have an amount more than you'd like to transfer. And because I use send the link token to my contract, at the end, if I'd like to withdraw that tokens and I don't have nothing to withdraw, I can receive this error, okay? This, you already know about that. The owner is the person who is creating the contract. You can see that I have the interface with the router. I have the interface with the link token. I have the interface with the USDC token. Here I have a lot of things hard-coded, but you can know exactly where I got each information. So where is the router? Let's go over there and see the router. Okay, here is the CCIP documentation. And by the way, talking about the documentation, you can go to the overview, you can see how to get started. But I'm here in the supported networks page. You can see all the networks that CCIP is deployed now. And I am on Fuji. So this is Fuji. And remember that for each network, we have a router, a smart contract that's the router. Here is the router. Also, this is a chain selector that I can use. Now I'm using the router, okay? This is the router finishing 8177. Let's see. 8177 is this, okay? I must have the link address. You already got it in the link contracts over there. But also, if I am in the CCIP page, I can get the same address from here, 7846. 7846. É isso aí. is this. And I'm doing the transfer of the USDC token. So this is the address of USDC. We already got from here. And I'm sending from Avalanche Fuji to Ethereum Sepolia. So it means that the chain selector will be that. Where I got that? In the support networks page, I can go to, where is Sepolia? Here. I can go to Sepolia, and get the chain selector over there, okay? This is the same that I have here. So I'd like to create an event. Remember that if events are logs that are sending outside the blockchain. And I'd like to know when I'm transferring USDC across chain. This is the ID of the message for which chain, the address who will receive that, the amount, and how much I'm paying on fees. The constructor is the will be run when we are deploying the content. We are initializing everything. This is the owner, the CCIP router, the link token, the USDC token. Then this is the main function that we have it, the transfer USDC to Sepolia. I must pass the parameters. Who will receive? Our goal is to send it to our own account, but in the other blockchain, on Sepolia, and how much I'd like to send, okay? Here, remember that I told you that I'm importing the client of CCIP to get some structure, some definition that we have over there. This is one of that. I have a special type called EVM token amount. This is an array. Oh, no. And I'm creating this array now, called token amounts. And I can transfer more than one token. We are only transferred one now, okay? What token are you transferring? It's the USDC. The amount is the amount that I'm defining here, okay? So, interesting question over there. In fact, you can have the address, because Avalanche Fuji, it's EVM compatible. You can have the same address on Ethereum and on Sepolia and Fuji. So if you'd like to send from one account, from the account 1 to the account 2, yes, you can. Be sure that you have the setup correctly, but we are starting on Avalanche Fuji, not Sepolia. We are going from Fuji to Sepolia, okay? The source is Fuji. And here we are. I have another structure defined in the CCIP client. This is the EVM to any message, is the message that I'm creating now. So the receiver, it's my account that I'd like to receive the amount of tokens. I don't have any data, any information over there because I'm only sending tokens. These are the token amounts, this structure that we create upstairs. And I don't have any extra arguments. For example, when I'm doing the CCIP NFT, that you are doing that next week, I'm increasing the gas limit. But for now, I don't need to do nothing. And how I'm paying the fees? I'm paying using the token link, okay? No, you don't. Can you transfer to account that is not yours? Yes, you can. You can transfer to anyway, but it's easy to you to understand. Here, I'm doing the most basic thing, I'm doing the most didactic way, so I prefer to transfer to my own account in the other blockchain, okay? And here I'm calculating the fees. Remember that I told you that the router can do that for me. We have this function called get fee, and the fee depends of the destination blockchain, like some blockchains are more expensive than others, and depends of the size of my message, okay? Here I'm checking if the fee that I must pay is higher than the amount of link that I have on my contract, and if I don't have enough to pay the fees, I will revert with the error. Or if all good, I'm approving. Remember that concept of approve transfer from? It's here. I'm approving the router to use to transfer from my smart contract the amount of fees that I need, okay? In the same way, I'd like to send like 0.1 USDC. I'd like to be sure that I have enough USDC, not on the contract, but on my account, okay? If not, I will revert to this error. If I have it, I will transfer from my account to the smart contract. And then I'm approving the router to expand my USDC tokens, okay? After I'll define it, I can use the CCIP send in the router to send that message to the destination chain selector. Each message that you send, you have a unique message ID. And then I'm emitting the event, okay? Oh, let's see if I need to add more in the faucet. Oh, enough and for both. Guys, you are getting so much. Get only what you need, please. Okay, I will do a small break to send more tokens to the faucet again. Wait a minute. And why I'm sending like this a few per time? Because I must have enough to all the 3 classes, and also we are trying to avoid to have some bot or someone getting more than we need, okay? This is so important to have the right in the class. So I'm sending tokens in the other screen. Let's send it to, do you have more people now? I don't have more people. I'm sure that someone is getting more than you need. Be nice with your friend, guys. So sending a bit more of a VAX. Let's send a bit more of link as well. It seems that Gabriel got it. Okay, but I have a bit more over there. Let's change my account one more time. Okay, let's go forward. Come back here to the contract. This is something that I create only to help you, to help the students during the workshops. I'd like to see if my contract is approved to use my USDC. So I'm checking this here. Also, I'd like to see the balance. Can see the balance of your account, can see the balance of the smart contract. But I create this only to return the link balance and the USDC balance. And this is the only owner that you know that since the session 2. where we have the withdraw token. So if you send the link to the token and then you'd like to get it back after do the transaction, you can use this to withdraw back. Okay. Yes, let's go forward now. I think the code is explained, but probably if you are trying to do this directly, you can't. Wait a bit more. Waza, I will ban you, okay? And probably, I'm sorry, but we are here to work together and to be together with everyone. Sorry about you. So let's come back here. And I think you are almost done. What I'd like you to see here, Aulas USDC. You can see that my contract is not allowed to use in my USDC, okay? And okay, I am the owner, we can see the balance. So first of thing, I must authorize my contract to use in my USDC. Let's do that. And wait a minute, that I used to have a copy of the pad in some moments, and it's a good moment to have it. And here we are, almost done. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm doing the approve USDC first now. Let's add all the code for you. Thank you, guys. I really forgot that. Oh, the translations are crazy. Oh, and I did not enough. Okay, let's go here. Where I must go? Here. Almost. Here. Now I'm right. So let's go to this part. And I must delete this. Sorry, guys. What I must do now? I must approve the USDC. So I must approve. It means that approve your smart contract to use. Yeah, we have our huge problems now. So let's go forward. Let's see if you can, because probably the guy that we burned now can't allow us to use the pad. So the idea is to approve your smart contract to use your USDC, okay? But I'd like, let's do less to be sure that you can have enough to do other things if you like, okay? How to do that? Let's go here. This is the token, the USDC token. There is no trace, the block explorer of Avalanche Fuji. And I came to the contract part like you have on Etherscan. And I came here right as a proxy. Okay, I'm here. So in order to do that, I must connect my wallet. So how to connect my wallet? Go upstairs in the right side and click on signing. MetaMask. Next. Connect. Now I must sign a message. Signing. And now you can see, not yet, I should be signed here. Maybe I'm good. Yes, let's refresh and see if I'm good. Not yet. Ooh, let's try. Let's see. So I'm going to approve. Yeah, I think I can do that. So approve. Who will be the spender? Okay. I will do this process one more time, including for myself. Signing and sign a message. So signing. Okay, do this process. Should be okay now. I'm not sure, but I hope so. So the spender is the smart contract address, and we are doing less. The value will be that. Okay, 0.1 USDC. So let's get the address of my contract here. Come back to the snow trace, paste the address, get the value. Interesting, guys, how much decimal places I have on USDC? I have 6. So if I'd like to have 0.1, it's 1 with 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, is this. Click on write. Sign the message again. And seems that's not signing. Ooh. Yeah, probably is us. We are blocking the site again. Let's wait a bit more to have this done. I really need to sign with you, or are you change the contract? I have another way to do this. Okay, let's do this in another way. I just think in another way. Let's come back to remix. I'm only updating some part, okay? This. So 0.1 less. Okay, let's go on remix. So we have another way to do that. On remix, remember that I have the interface. I imported the interface over there. So find the interface in the contract, deploy the run transactions in the beginning, find the interface over there, contract, interface, ERC20 token. This is the interface. Select, go to at address, and use the address of USDC here. Then click on at address. So what I'm doing now, I have this interface connected with the USDC contract. And then now I can do that. Woohoo! So we must do the same over there. Go to approve. Approve. The spender is my contract. The amount is, how much is the amount? So the amount is this. Here is the amount. And now click on transact. So let's do, I will do the transact part, but I will do that again, okay? One more time. This is interesting. I will stay here a bit more. It's a shame that I cannot. Do the MetaMask big. Maybe I can. Yes. Okay, not so big. What I'm doing here? I'm approving my smart contract to use my token. And I'm approving exactly what I need now, 0.1. Be careful about this when you are interacting with decentralized applications like decentralized exchanges. Why that? They used to add this and add the maximum. What's the problem with that? If that decentralized application is hacked, maybe they can get all of your funds. So it's not a good practice to allow the maximum. If you allow the maximum, you are like paying fees only once to do that, but you can put your funds on risk, because even if you have $100, for example, and you put the maximum, it can spend your 100, and every time that you deposit something in your account, can do it again. So be careful about that, okay? It's better if you add the cap only what you need. So next, and approve. I'm waiting down to be approved. And by the way, let's do this again. So how can I do here? I am on deploying the run transactions, okay? Scroll down until the contract part, open this and choose ERC20 token, okay, the interface. ERC20 token, and then in at address, paste the address of USDC, okay? And then you have this. You have this interface down, okay? And here on the approved part, this is the address of my smart contract, the transfer USDC basic address, and the amount is 0.1, because the USDC has 6 decimal places, and I'd like to have 0.1. Here I have 50, and I did the transact. So if I come back to my transfer USDC basic and click on Aulos USDC, now I can see that I approved that. So to be sure, oh, we have my more contracts over there. Hey guys, I think if this is your contract, you should be here. Okay, let's add you to another place. And so if I go to the Alons USDC on my contract, this is the result. Okay, but let's say that you must do that on transfer USDC basic. Okay. So again, where is the approved part? First of all, contract, you must choose the ERC20 token interface. The interface is over there. Do not deploy that, you can't. Here in at address, here I'm going over there. Here's in the at address, add the USDC contract, then scroll down to the ERC20 token, and here you must expand this part, the ERC, and the approve is the first. So expand the approve, add the smart contract, your smart contract address, and add the amount. Okay, is this. And after that, you can check this part not on the ERC20 token, but on the transfer, you can as well, but I'm checking in the transfer USDC basic, go to the Aulas USDC. Okay, here we are. I did this 3 times, guys. If you could not do now, check it out the video later, okay? I'm going forward. The next part that I must do, and I changed some parts here, so wait. Now I must be sure that my contract has link. So on MetaMask and here. And I prefer to send it 3. On MetaMask, I will send 3 links to my contract, okay? Let's get the address of my contract. This is the address. Go to MetaMask, tokens, link. Why I have too much here? Send. And send 3 links to my contract. Is the faucet good? Oh no. Okay. And this is, I'm sending now to my contract. I should send the tokens to the faucet, but I send to myself. So let's fix that. I know that you still need tokens in the faucet. Wow, why this is right here? Yeah, this is strange. Yeah, I am in the right account. So, how good now? What I did, I sent link to my contract. Wait a bit more, guys. This is my account. I just send the link to my contract. Let's see that. If you came to your contract, go to the balances of. I'd like to see the balance of my contract first. This is the balance of my contract. I have 3 links over there. This will be 3 and this will be 3. So if I came here, you must wait now, okay? I will send late, not now. And if I go to balances off, this is the result. All good until now? Okay. Let's see what's happened with this person. You have enough AVAX to do that part. You have enough links, so sorry, I'm not sending nothing to you now. And we are done. So what we did until now, we deployed our contract, we came to the USDC token and approved our contract to use our USDC. Then we came to the contract and send the link to our contract in order to pay the fees. Okay? With all of that, we are done to transfer USDC. And I know that we have some people that are not with us now. I can try to help you later, okay? So transfer USDC now. The receiver will be your wallet address. The amount is 0.1 USDC. We are doing that now. Let's go. Here I am on transfer USDC basic. I will do this part. Transfer USDC to Sepolia, so expand this. The receiver is your wallet. The amount must be in way, or in the, it's not way on this case, but it's in the minor unit. Then I can click on transact. So in exactly this moment, I'm sending a transaction to the CCIP part. This is the CCIP part. Woohoo! And I'd like to see if you are with me now. I know that we lost some people. Let's see. After that, I'd like to get my ID. So how can I do that? I approve that on MetaMask. So come to MetaMask. This is the last transaction that I did. Click on that. Copy the transaction ID. So MetaMask, get the last transaction. Copy transaction ID. Copy it. Come back to the pad and paste it. And let's try to solve the problems. This problem is happen because you didn't, can be two problems, okay? Problem number one, you didn't approve the USDC. Three problems. Problem number one, you didn't approve the USDC. So check it out, the Aulos USDC. Problem number two, check if you have link in the contract. So paste the address of your contract here. Check the balance off. Problem number three, check the address of your wallet. This is my wallet. And check if you have USDC on your wallet, okay? And I will do it again, but wait a minute. Remember, guys, you can see the video later. So I'm deleting the problem. And out of this, let's go down. Now you must go to the CCIP Explorer. CCIP Explorer, and here I can check the status of my transaction. So let's get my transaction again. It's here. Paste in the CCIP Explorer. Wow, it's success! Woohoo! You can see that I already passed all the phases. We have 4 phases over there. And I came from Avalanche Fuji to Ethereum Sepolia. And from this is my smart contract to my account. And I transfer 0.1 USDC. Woohoo! Let's see. Now what I must do? I must go to Sepolia and check it out. So let's put the step by step for you. I will come back again, okay? But this problem is because USDC transaction problem. You didn't approve the contract to use your USDC, okay? So now let's go to MetaMask. On MetaMask, I'm going to Sepolia again. Sepolia. I'm on Sepolia now. Tokens. I have all the tokens that we created, but I don't have USDC yet. So this is the address of USDC on Sepolia. Let's edit. USDC, I think I'm right. And oh, I have more before. You cannot see because I have more. You can see that I have 24.6. Why I have too much? Ooh, let's get that. So if I came here on the Etherscan, and try to see something like that, what's happened with my content. This is are all the transactions, all the transfer tokens, and I can see my balance over there. Let's go in the other way. It's not so easy. Let's get my address. I'd like to prove you that I did this now. I have these tokens, all of these. This is the USDC. So now I am over there, and you can just saw that I received that 2 minutes ago on Sepolia. Okay. So let's try to help you with the errors. First of all, let's see some errors. Yes, NG. I just let you know that we are preparing a Git book with all the instructors without the interaction of the people, okay? We are doing that as well. Prepare to have this in the end of the bootcamp. And yes, I know that this is hard, guys. I know that this is a difficult session, and you have all the weekend to review and try again. And we are here to help you, okay? Tony, please let us know which network are you. Probably this is happened because you are in the wrong network. Are you on Fuji? Let's see. I'm coming back to see some errors from you, okay? Thank you. We have a lot of amazing people here, and all of them are helping us. Tomorrow, we have 1 hour only to solve problems. I'd like to solve some error. Let's see. Um, how we have 3 links for the fees. Also, Thiago, what's happened? I send it to my contact more than I need. Okay, and let's come back here to Fuji. Here on Fuji. Okay. I know that if I come back here on my contract and I saw my balance now, you can see that I have 2.93. And okay, if I came to Explorer, this was the fees. But because sometimes the fee can be more expensive than this, I prefer to send the 3 links. And if I'd like to get my link back, I can. I came here now and withdraw the token to myself again, okay? Yes, and the amount of link is in the contract now, is this. Let's see, can we convert link to USDC? Only in a decentralized exchange, not here, okay, Tekin, to convert this. only you, depends, Thiago, depends of the smart contract. In the way that we did that, only you have access to that link, because it's only you can withdraw that link. But another person can use your link. Yes, another person can use your transfer USDC basic to transfer tokens, and then you are paying the fees to do that, okay? What more? There are some content. I'd like to see someone. Let's see if someone is good. So, are you getting the contact of another person? Approve. Let's see what's happened with AJ. You see yours now. This is your content, okay? Let's see your content. Come back here and come back to the transfer USDC basic. This is the address of AJ contract. And let's see if you are good now. Like AJ, come here, pay attention. Your problem is you didn't allow the content to use. If you'd like to do it again, you can't, okay? Because of this. Let's see your content here as well. I'd like to see what's happened with your content. Yeah, in fact, yes. So AJ, yes, exactly. Pay attention. I'm solving your problem, okay? You are trying to do, but you can't do, okay? Why you can't do? Because I can see here that you didn't approve the contract to use your USDC. So what you should do now? We have two options. First, remember that I created this ERC20 token, this interface with the USDC address. So on this interface, we must go here and approve your content to use your USDC. So get the address of your token and the amount and the transact. After you do that, if you come back here, you can see that this must be 1 and something, okay? Is this that's not working? Exactly. Hide this comment, okay. What more? And Tony, you can try, but I don't know if this is working because I'm doing on MetaMask. I don't know what's the behavior on Wallet Connect. You can do it and let us know. Oh, really? Maybe you can get this from your wallet on the Etherscan, okay? To get the contact address again. And I used to ask you to add the contact address in the pad because we can get it later. Is the message ID? The message ID is different from the transaction ID. The message ID is unique, and in the message ID, we have the transaction ID from both chains. And let's see yours. How can I find you here? Young, are you here? What line are you? You are not here. If I know your name, I can help you, okay? Where we get the transaction ID? This is easy. Go to MetaMask and activity. This is the transaction that you used, contact interaction, and copy transaction ID, okay? Yes, so you are here. I'd like to know the address of your contract. Could you highlight them in the pad, or let me know which line is you? The spending cap should be the same amount that you are transferring, okay? 0.1 USDC. This is what you are doing. And remember that you can get supporting the Bootcamp channel. Go over there today after the class. Also, we create this dubs form for you, and tomorrow we have 1 hour related to that. Oh, here. So if you came here in the dubs form, you can add your email, your name, and your question. So let's come back here. And remember, what more do you have over there that you need? What is the difference between approve on Snow Tracy versus Remix? It's the same, but I used to do on Snow Trace. Snow Trace was not working for me. I could not connect my wallet. So I decided to do that on Remix. Okay, it's up to you, one or other. Yes, we have the dubbed form over there. I will add a bit more of link in the yes. I cannot copy. Young, I must go to the YouTube to copy this. Where I am, I cannot copy. Let's try to get it. Wait. So this is from my friend that I'd like to solve now. Let's go. No, but this is the transaction hash. I'd like to get your smart contract. This cannot be useful for me now. Yeah, this is the hash. Add the contract. Okay, let's see. What is this? This is, you interact with the contract over there. I'd like to see your transfer contract, okay? What more? In the last session, we have some approach related to how to get a job. But what I can tell you about that, like doing the bootcamp and doing all the exercise, and maybe later you can create your own GitHub with the exercises, create projects related to that. If you can prove that you already know this kind of stuff, this can help you. Is this? And why I needed to approve? Because this is the concept of ERC20 tokens. If you send the token directly to a smart contract, the smart contract didn't know that receive the token. So the approach is always approve someone else to use your token. So approve the smart contract to use your token. And then inside the smart contract, you can see here that we are transferring from your account. Okay? And what is an interface? An interface, it's the declaration of functions, and you use that interface with the address of some smart contract that is already deployed. Okay, So interface are used to interact with contents that are already deployed. On the interface, you are not defining the structures, the command of each function. You only declare the interface itself. It means that you declare how is each operation like. How is the transfer? The transfer is expecting to receive an address and a integer. The transfer from is expecting two address and this. So is this how the interface is to do that? So this is a structure that is created. um, Remember that I told you that in order to use the Chainlink CCIP, you must use some structures created by Chainlink. This is a structure created to define the tokens, okay? And here I'm creating a variable called token amount using this structure. This is an array. I'm creating that array with only one position in that array. Yes, feel free to publish the code on GitHub because you are creating that yourself. You can tell that I learned this in the Chainlink Bootcamp. Yes, and you are able to reuse this in the future. Remember that we used to say that before using this, don't use this on production. Do some audit if you are doing like a real project, but these are the basics to you, okay? Um, yes. Oh, wow. I know what's your problem. Your problem is that you are not using the Solidity version, or you don't have the auto-compile selected, and here you have another Solidity version, okay? My recommendation, turn on the auto-compile. So let's go to the form. Yes, remember that in order to go forward, go to the form that you did before and you are here, you must paste the address of your smart contract and the transaction that you get. How can you get the transaction? The transaction is the transaction that you add here. Yes, the transaction ID. So this is the transaction when you are on Avalanche Fuji and you call it the transfer to Sepolia. This is the transaction ID that I'm expecting over there. Okay? I think it's time to finish. Let's see if I have a bit more here for you. We did the Explorer part. Oh, yes, let's, in order to wrap up everything, let's finish this. So, you are here. This was the workflow that we did. We did the on-ramp part. So, what's happened here with the token? The token depends of the owner of the token. So, how Circle deal with this? Circle used to burn the token on one chain and mint the token on the other chain. Okay, so this is one of the approaches. This is the token handling mechanisms. It can burn in one chain, mint in another chain. But some kinds of tokens can be locked in one chain and then you mint in the other chain. Okay, depends if this is a native token from one chain. Okay, what more? And remember that you are uh, being prepared to participate in the next hackathon. If you didn't yet, you can subscribe to the next hackathon. and you are learning a lot. I'm sure that you'll be capable to create an amazing project. Okay? And I think we are good today. Bara, are you here? You'd like to finish with me?
Yeah,
Oh,
Solange, I'm here.
amazing. So
Yeah, I think.
it's
Mhm.
yes, you can talk.
No, please go ahead. Sorry.
No, this is a difficult session, guys, I know, but you have more time to try it and you have the record, everything to check it out later, okay?
Yeah, I think I can say there are like few people who are still able to, trying to deploy it. Don't worry. You can always come back to the video, do it at on your own pace because the session is already recorded. You can come back and watch the video. And if you still can't do it, don't worry. We have a community on the Discord. So please do join the Discord community where we have the Bootcamp channel. We are there to help you out in each and every step that you're facing problem with. So feel free to ask your questions there, and our community will definitely help you out, with all your questions out there. And yeah, like I said, feel free to fill out that doubt form. I think tomorrow we gonna have a good amount of time to answer a lot of questions from the previous sessions and also the CCIP session today. So I think make sure that you fill the form, come back tomorrow so that you can get answers to all your questions. And yeah, if you learned something today or did your first cross chain transfer, and if you feel like this is amazing, feel free to share your experience about the bootcamp using the hashtags hash Chainlink Bootcamp 2024, so that we get to know more about what's your experience, what you learned. Show it to the world, you did your first cross chain transfer today, because I don't think not many people in the Web3 space haven't done a cross chain transfer, right? So you are that top 10% of the devs who might have done this, right? So showcase it to the world as well. And I think you can also tag Solange so that she'll also retweet and share with the rest of her community as well. And yeah, I think with that, like I said, feel free to join the Discord channel, post your questions, and tomorrow come back. We have some surprise session to build on Cello. So don't forget that this is something that is cool that you can learn on how to build on Cello, which is another blockchain. So I wanted to see you there as well.
So exactly like Bharat told you, yes, tomorrow we have a session with Celo. Celo is another blockchain that you can use some of the chaining services. Same time from today. And if you don't have problems, it's not related to Dubs. We have Celo with you as well. I really recommend you to be here.
Yeah. So I
So
think, Solange, we can call it for a day. Thanks a lot for everybody joining us. I know it's too much, for you because you're still getting started. But like I said, we are here to help you out with all the things that you need. So I think we can call it for a day. And yeah, thanks, Solange, for taking your time and teaching a step-by-step process on how to do this cross-chain transaction. Thanks a lot to you for spending a lot of your time educating people globally.
see you in be here, Bharat. See you. Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
You too.